to McCown Field for today's South Atlantic Conference matchup featuring the Newberry Wolves and your Carson-Newman Eagles. The NCAA and the South Atlantic Conference promote the sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the set of competition. It's now time to meet today's starters. First for visiting Wolves of Newberry. A senior defender from Uvalde, Texas, number 2, Elena Gonzalez. A senior defender from Palmdale, California, number 4, Kelsey Brewston. A sophomore forward from Tustin, California, number 5, Molly Courtway. A senior midfielder from Newtown, Northern Ireland, number 10, Kirsty Cameron. A junior defender from Corona, California, number 11, Emily Castaneda. A junior defender from Fallon, Nevada, number 12, Sydney Guzman. A senior defender from Marietta, California, number 13, Becca Lick. A senior forward from Truckee, California, number 14, Kaya Mack. A junior midfielder from Las Vegas, Nevada, number 19, Ellen McDevitt. A freshman forward from Flower Mound, Texas, number 23, Lily Miller. In goal for the Wolves, the sophomore from Lexington, South Carolina, number 0, Sarah Waller. The head coach of the Wolves is Dee Alexander, assisted by Nicole Porowinski, Alexis Correa, and Daniel Villalobos. And the starters for your Carson-Newman Eagles. A sophomore defender from Iceland, number 4, Iris Hellsbutter. A junior midfielder from Liechtenstein, number 6, Felicia Frick. A junior midfielder from Liverpool, Switzerland, number 9, Selena Yu. A junior midfielder from Oviedo, Spain, number 10, Ava Delgado. A junior midfielder from Oak Ridge, Tennessee, number 11, Malia Finn. A graduate forward from Hendersonville, Tennessee, number 14, Cameron Giles. A sophomore defender from Kingston, Tennessee, number 21, Harley Bennett. A graduate defender from West Yarmouth, Massachusetts, number 24, Noel Fraser. A graduate midfielder from Johnson City, Tennessee, number 25, Savannah Bean. A junior defender from Knoxville, Tennessee, number 26, Elena Carvey. And in goal today, a sophomore from Rotterdam, Netherlands, number 1, Berna Kabashi. The head coach of the Eagles in his 8th season is Simon Duffy. He's assisted by Chris Kershaw, Anna Verona, and Wayne Harvey.
Afternoon from McCowan Field. Andrew Rogers, glad you've decided to join us here on the Eagles Sports Network on Flow Sports as Carson-Newman gets ready to start the second to last week in the regular season, second to last home game as well for Simon Duffy's crew, trying to get back in the win column, coming in off back-to-back losses, hoping to right the ship here at home where they are 4-1 this year. And the Eagles will try to do it against Newberry, who is 6-4-2. Both teams have identical records. Carson-Newman's 5-4-2, one less game played compared to Newberry, who is 6-4-2. And coming off a convincing, really convincing, 9-0 win over Allen on the road 5 days ago. So the Wolves, one win in their last 5. Eagles, just one win in their last 5. These two teams come down the stretch in South Atlantic Conference play here in the regular season. Eagles are 4-1 at home this season. That only loss came last time out 1 week ago to Lincoln Memorial, a 1-0 defeat here at home for Simon Duffy's crew. Tries to get back on track. The Eagles 2-3-2 in sack play this year. That's good for 8 points in the league, and as it stands, Carson-Newman would be the last team in with those 8 points. But 3 points here at home today could allow the Eagles to leapfrog 3 teams in the standings who are not playing today. Eagles win, they get 3 points. They go from 8th to 5th in the standings. Newberry is on the outside looking in this contest and heading in, hoping that a win today on the road could help the Wolves' chances here down the stretch in conference play after a really good non-conference slate. Eagles will go right to left in the white uniforms. The Wolves in the visiting black uniforms. Eagles right to left, Wolves left to right here in the opening act. And Carson-Newman kicks it off and we're underway. Kreiser and Corbett pass it along the back line. Pass into the midfield, intercepted by the Wolves, and they will control for the first time back in their defensive half. 6-4-2 record. And this is a prolific offense for the Wolves compared to years past. 23 goals for Newberry. Most in a season since 2019 when they scored 27 that year. Over the last 4 years or so, it's the program that has not reached that 20-goal mark. So certainly an achievement there for this offense for Newberry to be much improved compared to years past. Down in the midfield at the feet of Lily Miller, sprinting up the far side and a one-on-one with Kim, who knocks it out off her line for a Newberry throw. Month of October has been a different story for this Newberry squad and really for Carson-Newman. Hit on it both ways, but the Wolves started the year 5-0-1. Those were all matches in September. This ball is flicked toward the top of the box. This is Emily Castaneda playing it out. And a deflection sends it out of play along the sideline for a throw-in from Kelsey Brewston, one of 5 Wolves that has started now in every single game this year. Throw headed out, and she'll try again 15 yards farther forward, approaching the box. 2 minutes in. Throw-in ends up in the box. One touch for Miller, and deflection by Kreiser. But it clears for a moment. Return pass and finds Yude near midfield. That 5-0-1 start for Newberry was its best start Sarah Waller made 30 saves this year. She's only played the full 90 twice. This season, they used her and Aubrey Cripe in goal. They've got 5 shutouts, but only one that Waller has, or either keeper has been in for the whole 90 minutes of the game. They've split time and really split halves. Wide right. It was off the foot of Molly Courtley, who's making just her 5th start of the year. Really dangerous that time. And it ends up out of play. Luckily, that ball was wide of the right post. Long goal kick. Eagles win the header. Newberry has possession near midfield. Played off the foot of Alina Gonzalez across the sideline. Eagles will throw it in just over 5 minutes in. Ball touchdown, and Newberry forces Carson-Newman to throw it in again. Kim loses possession. Wolves have it, trying to go along the far sideline as Courtley with her pass to Miller. Too far out in front. Carson-Newman will make along the far sideline. Miller flicks it in. Pettit cuts that cross off and ends up right to Selena Yu, but she was offside trying to work back into the play. Offsides on Carson-Newman will give Newberry a free kick. They take it quickly. The Wolves right across toward the box, turned it over. Yu and the Eagles on a counter attack. It's Fields across midfield. Graduate student has 3 goals this year. Flicks it toward the top of the box. Comes out to Giles. And it's Emily Castaneda taking it away, one of the top passers in the South Atlantic Conference. Has 6 assists, second most in the league. Trying to pass along the sideline. It was Kirsty Cameron that saw Kim knock it into the bleachers. Giles, a long boot forward. Nobody running onto it for Carson-Newman, and so it'll be the keeper, Sarah Waller, to gather it at her feet. Nice touch and a sprint forward for Molly Courtley, but she was tackled by Elena Corbett, and now the Eagles try to go the other way. Fields, one of Carson-Newman's 2 captains, in the midfield to Delgado, and now Yu. Delgado flips it near side. Pettit, heavy touch, taken away and booted off Pettit by Kelsey Brewston for a goal kick. Goal kick for Newberry in this scoreless match just over 8 minutes in. Just one shot so far came from the Wolves, and Molly Courtley. If the Eagles can get their first on this sequence. With Jude in the near corner, nice turn, around one defender. Jude approaching the end line. Flicks it in, back post, Kim a touch. Tries to track it down, able to keep it in along the sideline. Pass deflected out. Eagles will throw it in. Good cross that time. Kim. What the Eagles can make of this sequence in the corner. Ball nearing the end line, and they go out of bounds, and Newberry will line up a goal kick. Wolves 1-4-2. Conference play has not been as kind as non-conference play was. Entered league play, as we said, 5-0-1, but just 5 points to show, and this is a big match. Same for Newberry, so a pivotal match here. It was originally supposed to be played at the end of September, got altered and shifted to today. Because of Hurricane Helene, here's a shot from distance. Kabachi diving stop from her right. On the game's first shot on goal, that was delivered by Kirsty Cameron. That one was from well outside the box. Excellent effort by Kabachi. To her left, our right. The Eagles Sports Network. Got a ball out along the sideline, and so Newberry will throw it in. Wolves have had more of the qualities so far here in the opening 10 minutes. Wolves track it down, trying to send it toward the box. Eagles able to clear it, now possess in the defensive half. Noel Kreiser. Really a bad pass. Eagles have not been sharp possessing it defensively here early in this contest. Alsdottir started all 12 games for Carson-Newman's got possession. Plays it forward, Delgado, one touch. He gets between the legs of Castaneda. Run forward for CN. Yude approaches the box around her defender. Selena Yude right toward the goalkeeper, Sarah Waller. A left-footed shot from Yude, Carson-Newman's first. It's saved by Waller, who now has 31 this year. Waller's been tough to beat. Mentioned her and Kripe getting the opportunities in goal for the Wolves, but Waller leads the sack in save percentage. That is at 85. Saves 85% of the shots that head her way, and makes her first here in the 12th minute. Long throw in. Yude beats the defender. Goosewell to the spot. Gets into the box. Yude turns. Taken down. The whistle will play on. Good activity from Selena Yude here in the last 60 seconds. This near side. It's Pettit active in the corner. Comes out to Delgado. Delgado left-footed shot. It's going to go wide right of goal, and Waller tracks it down. Could have served as a cross, but nobody was really there for CN. Along that back post. On Delgado's delivery into the box. Good effort by Pettit here, forces the defender, Brewston, to make an errant pass along the sideline. Now the Eagles will throw it in. A couple of headers lead to this sequence in the corner. Felicia Frick. Trying to cross, was taken down and tackled by Brewston, who was trailing the play, to force Carson-Newman to take a corner kick. First corner kick of the match will come here in the 14th minute. It'll be Frick to do the honors. Had 6 assists to earn all conference honors last year. What'd she do on the end of this ball? Left-footed corner is sent in. It bounces and deflects off a Newberry defender. Sequence ends, and the Wolves boot it toward midfield. Giles will get to it first and play it back for Berna Kabachi. The Wolves offense averaging 2 goals per game this year. 4th best mark in the league, and a lot of that can be thanks to the non-conference effort as cross sent in from the near side was headed into the direction of Taya Matt. Couldn't get to it. And the Eagles will throw it in. Certainly 9 goals last time out will help, but over Newberry's last 4 conference games, they have scored just twice and have allowed multiple goals in 3 of those 4 games. All the flicks out. This is Miller, wide right on her shot from 20 yards outside the box. This was a game, again, supposed to be played on September 28th, and that kind of put a wrench in Carson-Newman's scheduling, and they were already in the turnover by CN. Miller from distance will try again and sends it right to goal, and Kabachi makes the save. That threw a wrench in CN's schedule. They already had a week off heading into that Newberry game, didn't play it, and so there was an 11-day sequence where Carson-Newman did not play to end September and then eventually start October. And since the month turned over, Carson-Newman's 1-3-1. They have not been the same team they were in September. And that's the same story for Newberry. The Eagles were cruising in a 5-game unbeaten streak to end the month of September, and have only won 1 time and only tied once in October as well. 3 losses, and they're all in league play to Emory and Henry, Lincoln Memorial, and Lenore Rhine. And they've all been games where Carson-Newman's been shut out. That's been the case for CN in all 4 of its losses. Carson-Newman doesn't score, they have not won. That's usually the case for most soccer teams, as Matt is offsides for Newberry. Even more so for this team. They score, have plenty of success, especially 2 goals or more. An unbeaten 4-0 when scoring multiple times. Corbett free kick. This is a good one. It bounces behind the Wolves defense and is cleared. Over to Cameron Giles at the SAC logo. She'll whip one in. You can't get a foot on it. And Brewston clears. Sequence of passing there, and a turn by Quartley. Go up the near sideline. And the flag is up for offsides on the Wolves again. Castaneda flicks it up into the air. Round pass, near side, a sprint for Miller. Nice turn by Miller. Couldn't get around that second defender. The Eagles take possession. Good initial move. But Pettit was there to help defend, to give Carson-Newman possession. Ude, nice header to herself. Selena Ude sprinting. Cut off by Castaneda. And Waller will eventually slide and come up with the stop. Good one-on-one defending that time by Emily Castaneda. Like Ude was going to have a little bit of a breakaway right there. Castaneda recovered well. Let's keep this match scoreless 18 minutes in. Delgado into the center of the attack. Fields and Kim. Kim approaches the box. Junior midfielder. Dishes into the corner for Fields. A cross sent in, headed away. Giles a touchdown. Nobody really there. And it's booted up into the air by Newberry's Molly Courtley. Far side touch. Pass was behind. Eagles come up with possession. It's Fields turning. reverses near side for Carly Pettit. Pettit, around one defender, beats another, pass into the box. Delgado dribbles into the near corner, leaves it off Pettit. Carly Pettit, cross back post, nobody standing there. Fields will track it down in the corner. Tried to send it in to Giles, and it's deflected out by the Wolves. Quality defending here in the final third from Newberry. Approached the halfway point. We've only allowed the 3 shots so far. And it's felt like maybe Carson-Newman has had the better quality passing to get good sequences in the final third. The defense has gotten the better of the Eagles' offense so far, getting into that penalty area. Giles will throw it in. Cleared back and out of play again by Castaneda. Another throw coming. Ball reverses to Palsdonner across midfield. Pass into the center for Delgado. Kim in the middle. Near side to Pettit. Heavy touch. Pettit dribbles away from a defender. Gets into the box. Carly Pettit on the move. Shoots. It's deflected. And the Wolves will clear it toward this sideline. Will it stay in? It will for now until Cameron loses it out. Great dribbling from Carly Pettit and had a great look at goal, but Newberry's defender got in the way to limit that chance. Selena Yu, top of the box, trying to play it back for Fields, and it goes across the end line for a throw, or for a goal kick rather. First substitute of the day is from the Newberry side. Michaela Warburton comes in for the first time, and alongside Kylie Castillo. So Castillo and Warburton, the subs for Dee Alexander's squad here with 23 and a half minutes to go in the opening half. Team that is 2 games above 500. Wolves trying to finish above 500 for the first time in 9 years. Really 10 years. Last winning season came in 2014. It was a year Newberry won 10 games. Had just 5 losses. Also trying to get back to the SAC tournament, where they had 3 straight appearances prior to last year's early exit after the regular season. Did not make the top 8. The pass from Fields to Giles. Cameron Giles is approaching the box. Dances around one defender, crosses it. Nope, it's a shot right at Waller, who makes the save. Waller's made 2 stops here so far. Both keepers have made 2 stops. One off the right foot of Cameron Giles. All the flex off Castillo. Kabachi, who flicks it up into the air. It bounces once and goes out of play for a Newberry throw. Eagles have dominated this series with Newberry. And we'll have more substitutions. This will come from the Carson-Newman side. Kendall Garber will enter the match for the first time and replace Cameron Giles. Eagles have won 9 in a row in the series, but it's been a competitive series, and it may sound like that wouldn't be the case with Carson-Newman having won 9 in a row, but 5 of the 9 wins have only been by 1 goal. So Newberry's been right there, hasn't been able to turn the tide. Bad pass from Garber, and Newberry comes up with possession. Garber passes to herself in the corner, keeps it in along the sideline. Garber in the corner, pass to Kim, cross into the box, and knocked out by Sydney Goosewell. And Carson-Newman will take its second corner kick. First will come from the far corner. That was just a poor touch by Goosewell, trying to clear it. Shanked it off her left foot to give Carson-Newman a corner kick, and the Eagles make the Wolves pay here. Frick will do the honors from the far corner, lining up on the right side of the ball. Left-footed corner, a beautiful one into the center. Corbett got her chest on it, but right to Waller as she comes out of her 6-yard box to dive on the soccer ball. Also a series without a tie. 30 all-time meetings. Carson-Newman's won 24 of them, and Newberry's won 6 of them. No ties in this series, just wins and losses. Certainly had the rule change a couple of years ago with no extra time in the regular season, so you may start to see more ties in this series with extra time not a factor anymore in the regular season. Takeaway for Castillo, flicks it in with the right foot. Getting there and taking a shot from distance is Molly Courtley, but an easy stop for Kabachi to make. Newberry's taken 5 shots in this first half. They've all been really from distance. None that have truly threatened goal. They've allowed Kabachi to have plenty of time to see where the shot's going to come from and which direction. She's been up for the task so far with 3 saves. Kreiser on the move across midfield. Delgado, around one defender. Alba, a right-footed pass, sideline to Garber. Garber dribbles into the corner. Another touch, now across, deflected out. And here comes a third corner kick, second from that far corner in the last couple of minutes, and the Eagles will make changes after this corner kick. Next dead ball. They will not sub prior to the corner kick. Frick will take another corner kick. Had a couple of good crosses in. This one's a low pass to you. Back to Frick. Chipped into the box and over top of goal and out of play. And here comes the subs for CN. Kristen Nielsen and Annika Fenn will enter. And Noelle Kreiser and Selena Yude will exit. Kristen Nielsen has been one of Carson-Newman's quality offensive options in her first 2 years. Last 2 with Carson-Newman, 5 career goals, 2 this year. Mainly coming on as a reserve. Only has 4 starts this year, but has played a lot of minutes this season. This ball is flicked to nobody along the sideline. There was nobody over there. Garber's the first one to track it down. With the pass from Michaela Warburton. He was back on the move. Fenn playing in her first game after missing all of last week with an injury. Set out both losses last week to Lincoln Memorial and Lenore Rhine, who are among the top 4 in the SAC standings. Eagles with space and on the move. Delgado crown pass for Garber. Kendall Garber approaches the box, gets into it, shoots from distance, wide right. Eagles continue to threaten in this opening half. Garber tries her hand, misses wide. Coach Simon Duffy has expressed all year how important that first goal is to get for this team. How they strive to do that. 5-0 this year when scoring first. It's been at any point in the game as well. They have not lost this year. You got to go back to late last year to find a tie even for when Carson-Newman has not just outright won the game when scoring first. All time under Duffy in his 8 years, 54-6 when they get that first goal. It's been the recipe for success hoping that his squad can do it today. This ball gets by all the defenders. Nielsen in a foot race, and the sophomore forward gets there along the sideline. Nielsen ground pass in the middle. Delgado turns, dances on the ball, reverses to Garber. Garber, one touch in the box, crosses it in. Waller right there. Nielsen stumbles over the keeper, Waller. Continued development for Carson-Newman forward. Good cross by Garber, but Waller timed it well to get there before Nielsen did. Good turn by Courtley. Drills Delgado on her attempt to reverse the field, and now the Wolves turn it over. Carly Pettit on the move. Pettit approaches the top of the box. Pass for Delgado. Delgado turns, shoots, blocked. Ball comes back to her feet. Delgado, ground pass. It's Fields to Kim. Kim, top of the box. Right-footed shot off the crossbar. Headed away. Pettit heads it back into the box. Nielsen there. Nielsen turns and shoots wide right. Eagles are pounding the Wolves with shots late in this opening half. Kim from distance off the crossbar, just needed it to come down a little bit. Empty opportunity for Carson-Newman. Kim nearly had her first career goal on that whack from the top of the box. Simon Duffy imploring his team to stay with it and stay aggressive. Header won by the Wolves. Courtley will pass it along the far side. Nearly lost it, did Gonzalez. She gets around Nielsen, sprints toward midfield. Good ball into the far corner. Warburton crosses it in. Frick wins possession for Carson-Newman. Left-footed ball from Fields, cut off nicely by Emily Castaneda. Now she's dribbling her way through the Carson-Newman defense. Right idea, Corbett intercepts the pass for Carson-Newman. Ball reverses to the far side. And the battle won by Gonzalez. Courtley whips one toward the top of the box. It bounces once. Right idea with that. Kabachi there. It was over the head of Lily Miller, who was the striker forward for Newberry. And that allowed Berna Kabachi, the sophomore goalkeeper, to gather possession in her hands and punt it away. Great punt. Fields tracks down. Could she keep it in? She is unable to do so. It goes across the end line. And the Wolves will take a goal kick after a sub for Carson-Newman. Anita Arnadottir will enter for Alba Delgado with 12.5 to go in this opening half. Carson-Newman has settled in nicely. 10 shots to Newberry's 5. After the Wolves got out to the pretty good start. Gained a lot of possession, had some chances in the opening minutes. And really this second part of the opening half has been won by CN, despite this match still being scoreless. Eagles have had great opportunity to score. Trying to extend it here. Arnadottir. Outside the box, ground pass into the middle. Nielsen there, one touch. Nielsen, left foot shot blocked. Gets it back, shoots again. It's blocked again. Nielsen off. Fields will try right to Waller. Arnadottir set that sequence up. It was Nielsen missing her opportunities in goal. Got it back, tried again, and it was Fields with that third opportunity and had her shot saved by Waller, who's made 3 stops now in this opening half. Good punt. Frick wins the header, a beautiful header. Carson-Newman's on the ball. Nielsen to Kim. Garber dribbling into the middle. A lot of space. Finds Nielsen. Far side. Arnadottir. Can't keep it in. Along the end line it goes for a Newberry goal kick. Carson-Newman's game high 4 shots is 17. That was against King. Eagles are up to 13. We still have 10.5 to go in this first half, so on pace certainly to set a season high 4 shots. Certainly the most in a half as well. Up to 13. Only 3 have been on goal, but there's been several that have been blocked or deflected by a Newberry defender. The battle along the sideline. Nielsen wins it, dances around 2 defenders. The Eagles are on the move again. Arnadottir in the corner, crosses it toward the top of the box. Down goes the defender. Pettit shoots wide left of goal. CN is coming up so close with these opportunities at goal. Pettit tries her hand for the second time and misses wide left. Accuracy has been one of those stories for this team as well. They can gather shots and get good opportunities with the best of them, but the accuracy has not always been there. As Newberry will bring a couple of subs in. They'll bring in Natalie Ruiz and Bella Gonzalez, who gets her first opportunity in this match. Gonzalez, a forward that's had a fine year up front for this team, leads the team with 5 goals. Her first opportunity comes late in the opening half. Possession for Ruiz along the sideline. Her pass cut off by Fenn, gets it back. Into the middle it goes. Castillo flicks one in, but it's going to go across the end line for a Carson-Newman goal kick. Eagles will bring Irish Miles into the match. And Newberry is also bringing in a sub. True Ariano Homan will come into the game for the first time. Sequence here, but the ball is out of bounds. And so Newberry will throw it in. Accuracy, though, has probably been the one thing statistically, besides scoring for Carson-Newman, that it would like to improve upon as this season gets into the final stages of the regular season. Eagles are second to last in the league with only 39% of their shots hitting the target. In this game, Carson-Newman's hit the target 3 times in 14 shots. Now, again, 3 or 4 of those have been deflected balls or blocked, but that number has got to improve and get higher up. Force Waller to make a ton of saves and hope that she allows at least one to go through at some point. Shots are great, but if they're not on target, they don't really matter. An attack for Newberry. A nice run here. Ground pass into the middle. Touchdown. Comes out to Homan. Near side, Brewston. One-on-one with Miles. Brewston into the corner. Trying to cross in. It was deflected out. It'll be a throw for the Wolves. Good defending by Miles. Stay right with the senior defender, Kelsey Brewston. We'll leave it off for Sydney Goosewell to throw in here with 6.5 to go in the opening half. Long throw in. Gets into the box. Headed toward the top. One touch. Goosewell knocked it away from Frick. CN didn't touch it. Goes across the end line, and Carson-Newman will take a goal kick. defend. Sprinting along the sideline, right-footed ball behind the Wolves defense. Garber is chasing after it. Waller's all the way outside the penalty area to boot that one across the sideline. Eagles will throw it in, looking for a couple of final chances in this opening half. Garber. Cross deflected to the feet of Arnaudotter. Past Fields. Nielsen tries to keep it in the attacking third, and does. Frick to Miles. Miles will backtrack to Palsdottir. Corbett, the center back, at the CN logo. Nielsen sends one in toward the box. Comes out to Frick. Wolves will throw it in. Another throw in coming for the Wolves at midfield. Carson-Newman has been tied at halftime in 3 of its 11 matches this year. 1-1-1 when tied at the break. See how this one finishes. Good turn by Castaneda, and she draws a foul from Savannah Fields. That's just our first foul in a game that has not seen a lot of physicality. Played from both sides. Fields commits the game's first and allows Newberry to take a free kick from its defensive half. Header was won by Palsdottir. Directly out of bounds it went. The Wolves will throw it in just to the right of their bench. Another throw in. Wolves are advancing possession here via the throw. Great idea with that ball that was looped into this right corner, but it ends up across the end line for a Carson-Newman goal kick. Things have settled down. The Wolves defensively have settled in a little bit after that flurry of opportunity for Carson-Newman. Had about 5 shots in a 3-minute sequence in this first half. Have not had any since. Hoping to get some late life and maybe a goal to go into the halftime break with a lead. Arnaudotter turns on the defender, gets taken down. Quality tackle by Castaneda to win possession for the Wolves. Castillo. Great idea on the pass from Warburton, but Kabachi is there to gather at the corner of the penalty area as we approach 2 minutes to play in a scoreless first half. Here on the Eagles Sports Network, Carson-Newman men's soccer and Newberry men's soccer will battle at 6:30 later tonight. Break between action, rare occurrence. Usually the game's back-to-back. Not the case in this rescheduled contest. That was originally supposed to be played at the end of September. Not much going on in the South Atlantic Conference on either the men or women's side today. This game, this date was really used as that extra one if you needed it because of a cancellation or a postponement. So a lot of teams off in the midweek. Castaneda defensively sends it toward the sideline. It's going to stay in. Miles keeps it alive. Nielsen on the move. Final 75 seconds. Kim with the interception. Knocked down. will continue playing. Gonzalez knocked down Kim to give the Wolves possession and a chance forward. Gonzalez left-footed ball toward the Eagles defense. Nobody really there. Palsdottir will backtrack for Kabachi. The Eagles reverse sides of the field with Miles. Good ball here. Fields sprints onto it. Down to 35 seconds. Fields, ground cross in behind Arnaudotter and cleared. Frick keeps it in the attacking third. Fields now had possession but was offsides. That might end the final chance for Carson-Newman here in the opening 45. Wolves taking their time. Free kick comes at 10 seconds. Nielsen to Kim. Kim reverses it, and that'll end the opening half. Carson-Newman dominant, but not on the scoreboard. We're scoreless after the opening 45 minutes. Eagles outshoot Newberry 14-5, but shots on goal are even 3-3. Both keepers have made 3 saves each in this opening half. We'll break for halftime here on the Eagles Sports Network. Come back with second half action in a game that is scoreless here at the break here on the Eagles Sports Network. Check, check, check. Test, test. Andrew Rogers, glad you're back with us here on the Eagles Sports Network. Glad you're spending your Wednesday afternoon work day with us here on Flow Sports. We've got a good one as we get set to start the second half. We're scoreless. What was an eventful first half? The two teams combined for 19 shots. Carson-Newman took 14 of them. They combined, the two teams did, to take 6 shots on goal. Both had 3. And both keepers made 3 saves. It was an eventful one. And one of these two sides will try to flip this scoreless tie in this second half. Eagles working left to right and have possession 20 seconds in, moving forward. Giles around one defender. Gets knocked off the ball. And this will be a Eagles throw. Cross to the back post. This is Carly Pettit touching it down. Pettit splits 2. Top of the box. Delgado to Frick from distance. Wide left. Shot 1 of the second half. Wide left from Felicia Frick. 50 seconds into half number 2. Well, Carson-Newman is trying to break a scoreless stretch here offensively. Eagles have not scored, and we'll keep it live here, 262 minutes consecutively. Last time Carson-Newman scored a goal, 54th minute on October 12th against Mars Hill. Kabachi will clear off her line at the top of the box. It was 261 after a scoreless first half, and so we'll add 45 or add whatever else goes on in the second half. Free kick for Carson-Newman at the center circle. Corbett lifts it in. Ude collides with a Newberry defender. Comes up with possession. It's Giles. Giles sees it played out. And it's a throw for the Eagles. Mentioned prior to the half. We'll mention it again. 4th time now that Carson-Newman has been tied at halftime with an opponent. And in the first 3 occasions, CN was 1-1-1. Cross by Ude was knocked away from Frick by a Newberry defender there in the center. Miller played it out, and it'll be a corner kick for CN. Good development there to lead to this opportunity now. Early in this second half. 4th corner kick set to come, and it'll be Felicia Frick, the all-conference midfielder. Hands off to the right side. Whacks it in with her left foot. Leaping is Powell's daughter. Kim touches it down. Powell's daughter. Corbett from the top of the box. A rocket deflected. Defend in the corner. Chipped in. It's deflected around. Frick aims. Has her shot blocked. Eagles still have it. Frick applying a lot of pressure and forces it out for a Newberry throw. Shots continuing to pile up for Carson-Newman, now up to 17. And already three-plus minutes into the second half. Wolves trying to make something of their own here. This is Miller, the ball at her feet. Reverses field to go to the far side. Good sprint. Pettit and Brewston in a battle in the corner, and Pettit clears it away. It'll go across the sideline. For a throw. Can't ask for a better day in October. Sun is shining, not many clouds in the sky, and it's in the mid-70s here in Jefferson City as Savannah Fields gets knocked down in a foul in the midfield. There was only one foul in the opening half. Expect that to certainly change as these two teams start to leave a lot on the line here. And what is a pivotal South Atlantic Conference game, a win for Carson-Newman gives the Eagles 3 points, and they could leapfrog 3 teams in the SAC table. Go all the way from 8th to 5th with a win. Got to score to do it, though. Delgado fighting for possession. Wolves come up with it. It's cleared by Castaneda. The Wolves are on the outside looking in. 3 points for them would put them in a tie with Carson-Newman for 8 points in 8th place. A tie really doesn't do a whole lot for either side. It pretty much leaves them in the spots they're currently in. Just 1 point would go to each team. Chance from distance right to Kabachi. She keeps it in front on the chance from Molly Courtley from distance. She's taken 3 shots, and they've all been from really far out. Fields. Good boot forward. Giles on the move. All rolls into the box. Wolves are going to let this go out of bounds. Well done defensively by Emily Castaneda to let that one go across the end line. Giles slowed her sprint. And Castaneda took advantage by letting it go out of bounds for a goal kick. It's a Newberry team with 6 wins this year. As we mentioned, 5 came in the month of September, but 5 of the 6 wins are on the road as well. Been a really good road team. As a foul here is on Newberry. Eagles go quickly. Yude around 2 defenders. Selena tried to cross. It was played out. And a corner kick coming for Carson-Newman. Be number 5. Five road wins this year for Newberry. Most in a season since 2014. That year they had 6. Delgado into the box. Ball goes back to Frick. Shoots, saved by Waller. Ball still alive along the sideline, and it's going to end up across the sideline and out of play for a Newberry throw. Great look for Felicia Frick on what was her 3rd shot on a nice give-and-go sequence, but Waller with the right foot makes the stop. Her 4th. Powell's daughter to Kabachi. Lena Corbett has been a regular back there along Carson-Newman's back line all year. Starting in all 12 games. Throw in for the Wolves right in front of Carson-Newman's sideline here. 2 balls were on the field, so Giles will kick one to the side prior to this throw. Talk about the month of October for Carson-Newman as ball gets headed around the top of the box. Stepping up is Cameron, plays it into the corner for Brewston. Brewston turns, cross wide, right of goal. It was not deflected, so it's a Carson-Newman goal kick. Eagles in the month of October have been outscored 5-4. That's in 5 matches. Certainly if the offense can find its groove, the defense has showed that it can perform well, and even in a 2-0 loss to Emory and Henry, both goals that were scored, as here's a chance from outside the box by Cameron, sent well wide, left of target. This defense has shown that it can perform well under pressure and under a duress of shots, but even the 2 against Emory and Henry allowed. One was from midfield on a free kick that nobody touched. It just ended up in the bottom right corner, bouncing several times over defenders and attackers. It's the offense that right now has to get going for this team to have success late in this season. Back on the move here, Frick gives it back for Fields, across back post over the head of Delgado. Back post is there. It's Pettit flicking it high over goal. Good ball there from Fields. Pettit was there to keep the chance alive, but her right-footed shot high and over target on what was Carson-Newman's 19th shot. Eagles with a new game high for shots. Previous mark was 18 against King. The Eagles now have a new season high for shots in a single game with 19, and we still have 35 minutes to play in this second half. Fields, ground pass, Yude, turns, shoots. Softly hit ball on the ground right to the keeper Waller, who makes her 5th stop. "20 shots for Carson-Newman, 5 have been on the target. Again, on average, they only get about 39% of their shots on target on average through the first 11 games of this year. That percentage today is 25. Fields to Giles. Giles outside the box. Left-footed ball in. It goes over top of Yude and out of bounds for a goal kick. Certainly as this game goes on and Carson-Newman continues to get opportunities, I have to think the frustration begins to loom a little bit more. And how does that play a factor in the result of this game? The offense has had great quality to create chances, but those chances have not been finished off with goals so far. Good tackle by Frick to win possession. Kim there to help out. CN back on the ball. Fields ships it. Yude after it, but Waller reads it and comes out to gather. Newberry had the initial header won, flicks it up into the air in Carson-Newman's defensive half. Both teams trying to calm possession here. Kim in a battle. Courtley wins it. And the Wolves give it back. And Carson-Newman turns it back over. Frick fell down on the pass. Great idea from Kirsty Cameron, but loses it. Carson-Newman had possession at the center circle and draws a foul. Center circle free kick coming after Yude was shoved down. Ball sent in. Yude was the target. And it's cleared away by Alina Gonzalez. Offense wasn't the issue in the month of September when the Eagles were rolling 4-1-1, had an unbeaten streak of 5 games after the opener, and scored multiple times in 4 of those 5 games. And you can't even point to, well, the teams they were playing weren't that good. The Eagles scored twice on number 9 Catawba in a tie. Group trying to find its groove again here in October, hoping that may be the case here in the second half. Powell's daughter. Rockets one in. Comes outside the box. Courtley got tripped up by Giles to lose it out. Carson-Newman will throw it in. She's a little ginger walking along this near side. Seems to be all right. Fields. Ground pass. Cleared by the Wolves for now. Good sprint. Castillo has it cleared by Kim across the sideline, and the Wolves are making a change. Natalie Ruiz back into the contest after 9 minutes off the bench in the opening half returns. What is a scoreless game? Neither side has been able to break through in a game that has 27 total shots. A third of those have been on goal, but no goals to show for just yet. It's been a game of the goalkeepers so far. Sarah Waller for Newberry has 5 saves, and Carson-Newman's goalkeeper Berna Kabachi has 4 for herself as this ball is played out by the Wolves. And Carson-Newman will take a goal kick. Carson-Newman has outshot its opponent in 7 of 11 games this season. On their way to doing it here are the Eagles in this one. Won their first 5 when out shooting the opponent, have tied and lost their most recent 2. Good turn by Ude to keep this one in play, but the Wolves defender Gonzalez was there. Ude back after it, wins it back. Fields turns to Kim. Kim back to Fields. One touch, a shot blocked. Out of play, across the end line it goes. And here comes a 6th corner kick. Good activity. Kim and Fields connect there, but Fields' opportunity was blocked away. To set up a corner kick for Carson-Newman, it'll be Felicia Frick. She's taken all 6 now. Left-footed ball, right in there, deflected out by Waller. Powell's daughter chips it high over top of goal. Another missed opportunity as Kendall Garber and Krista Nielsen will enter the match for Carson-Newman at the 28.5-minute mark of this second half. Giles and Selena Ude will exit. Goal kick for Waller. Eagles up to 22 shots. Credit the Wolves defensively for the effort as well. They've had several shots blocked, creating havoc and getting in the way of Carson-Newman's chances that have all really come right around the center area in the middle of the pitch toward the top of the box. Done a good job staying active and creating walls defensively to limit the chances the Eagles have to see the ball end up toward goal. Foul on Carson-Newman, and the Wolves will get a free kick. Just Carson-Newman's 2nd foul of this contest. Carly Pettit, the lone defender over there. No wall from the Eagles. The ball sits at the top of the C in the SAC logo. Ball chipped in by Castaneda, and Kabachi leaps up to catch it before the header opportunity from Cameron. Quick punt. It bounces once and is touched down by Nielsen. Kim plays it back for Palsdonner. Eagles will try to reset things after that free kick opportunity. Fend. Send it forward. Comes back to her feet at the near side. Into the middle it goes for Savannah Fields. Delgado back to Fields. Frick. Had it knocked away from her feet. Lily Miller worked back into the picture there to take it away. And then Frick returns the favor to take it back for CN. Nice touch from Garber. Garber on the move. Passes it to herself outside the box. Couldn't get to it, though. It was tackled away and out of bounds by Castaneda, who's been one of the stars defensively for Newberry. Garber throw. Viewed from distance. Didn't get all of it. Or rather, that was Krista Nielsen. That didn't get all of that shot attempt, and now the ball ricochets out for a throw. Ball up into the air. Bouncing several times. Nielsen up with it. Fields a touch. Turning. Reverses it. Wolves were there defensively. Eagles are forced to possess back defensively. It's Corbett knifing her way through the defense. Corbett with a lot of space. Ground pass for Nielsen on the same page as Waller scoops it up.
Watch the bounce! AC, watch the bounce!
Scoreless is Carson-Newman in Newberry. 20 minutes into this second half. Plenty of opportunities both ways. Defense is shining here on this Wednesday afternoon in late October. Two teams trying to right the ship down the stretch in league play. Both have won just one game in their last 5 and have lost 3. Foul on CN across the way, and it'll be a free kick for Newberry right around the same spot they had one, did the Wolves about 3 minutes ago. Castaneda will take the free kick. This one is sitting at the top of the A in the SAC logo. Raises both arms. Sends it in with the right foot. Kim heads it back to her. Castaneda ground pass turnover. Kim takes it away. It's loose, and Wolves will let it go across the sideline for a throw. Again, this series has no ties. In 30 all-time meetings, Carson-Newman's won 24 of them, and Newberry's won 6. But right now, we're scoreless. As the Eagles try to extend a winning streak over the Wolves to 10 games consecutively. They've all been close the previous 9, including 4 in a row that Carson-Newman has won by just 1 goal. Another throw in for Newberry. All stuck along that far side. And it's out of bounds again. Throw into the top of the box. Corbett overran it. Was able to keep up with it to just clear it to this near side for Gonzalez. Gonzalez around Garber. Alicia Gonzalez from distance got knocked down as she took her shot. No call. Kabachi there. There was some contact right as her right foot went into that ball. No call was made. Play continues. Gonzalez, nice turn on Fields. Sends it forward, Corbett right there to flick it forward. Fields is after it. Scoreless stretch for Carson-Newman that is up to 285 minutes consecutively without a goal. Hoping that changes here in the next 21 and a half. It's Newberry on the attack right now. Through ball cut off by Kabachi. Long throw into Pettit. Newberry's midfield's done an excellent job here over the last 10 minutes. Carson-Newman piled up the shots early in this half. Settled down for now. Fields tried to reverse field and got tackled. And the Wolves back with possession. Sprint forward. Corbett is going to play this one back to Kabachi. As the Eagles try to gain possession consecutively with passes here in the defensive half. Fended Nielsen. Great ball from Nielsen. Garber after it, but can't get there first. It was the defender, Sydney Guzwell. Her and Emily Castaneda have been terrific as center backs, and that time it was Guzwell to get there first on that through ball. Throw comes back to Annika Fend. Delgado pressured, turns back toward midfield and possesses to Powell's daughter. Knocked off and out of bounds. Carson-Newman throwing. The Eagles are making changes. Selena Yude, Anita Arnadottir, Irish Miles all are returning, and Newberry is bringing Ava Espinoza into the game for the first time. Fields, Pettit, Delgado all exiting for CN. See if any of those three, a lot of starters that have played a lot of minutes this season and throughout this game, if any of them return down this stretch. Nielsen on the move, knifing through the midfield. Sophomore grounds a pass to Garber. Kim back to Garber, but it's Guzwell cutting it off. 19 minutes to play here from McCowan Field in a pivotal sack game. Nielsen, top of the box, ground shot right to Waller. Six saves for Sarah Waller. Quality punt. It bounces over midfield. Corbett trying to keep it in. Is able to do so. Dede Alexander asking for her team to press forward a little bit and not sit back as much. Wolves have been the team that's been a lot more under pressure than Carson-Newman, especially in the second half now. 10-4 shots advantage. 14-5 in the opening half, 24-9 total, but shots on goal are even. Frick a give and go with Yude taken down. Who's the foul on? Patrick Yama, the head official, says it's on Carson-Newman and a free kick for Newberry. All along the end line it goes. Goal kick for Carson-Newman. Pass along the front of goal. Fence pass out of bounds. Throw in for Newberry. Quick throw taken by Gonzalez. Eagles won the header. Garber flicks it into the middle with Selena Yude. Who's going to be the goal scorer for Carson-Newman or Newberry in this one? Scoreless game that's featured 33 shots and 0 goals. Miles, ground pass, far corner. Anita Arnadottir is after it. Cross sent in, right to Waller. Nielsen was in the vicinity, but it was right to the near post where the sophomore goalkeeper, Sarah Waller, was there to field it off a hop. Excellent job by Malia Kim to win the header. Eagles back in possession in their attacking half. Garber in the corner, keeps it in, crosses it in, bounces once. Arnadottir there, can't get his shot away, and the Wolves clear it out of bounds off of Carson-Newman. Substitutions coming for the Wolves. Bella Gonzalez, the team's top goal scorer. The highlights, the substitutes coming in. True. Alano Homan played a little bit in the end of the first half. She returns after 8 minutes in the opening 45. Newberry plays it out along the sideline. Certainly at this point in the game, Wolves have to be content with ending this one in a scoreless tie for the number of shots and opportunities that Simon Duffy's team has gathered compared to the Wolves, but they've had their fair share. Only 9, but they've been accurate with them. A counterattack might be Newberry's best option offensively here late. Ball cleared to Corbett at midfield. Carson-Newman in the first half spent 42% of the time in the attacking third. More attack in the final third here. Cross sent in, cleared away for now. Ball is still into the box, and Gonzalez there to possess for the Wolves. Near side sprint for Courtley. Pass was behind the target, and Kim is there to gather for CN. Effort there, certainly for CN. Quality to finish some of these opportunities, not yet there. Nielsen can't split 2. And Gonzalez sends this one with her right foot forward, forcing Corbett to backtrack and play it for her keeper, Kabachi. Much of the same for Carson-Newman. Offensively, still at 42% of possession in the attacking third, and totaling 65% of possession in its attacking half. Forced the Wolves to be under a lot of pressure defensively in this game. Certainly the shots show that, but statistically, tracking where possession of the ball is, and nearly 2/3 of the time it's been with Carson-Newman in its attacking half. 13 minutes to play. Both coaches, Simon Duffy, Dee Alexander, expressing some urgency here late. It's one of these two sides hopeful for maybe a game winner at this point, the way things have been going. Another throw coming from the Wolves. We've had multiple opportunities now here on the near side, but also on the far side where the Wolves have been stuck along the sideline. Take another throw here. It's going to be Gonzalez with a long throw. Fend wins the header, and Frick is there at the top of the box. This ball is headed toward the sideline. Gonzalez and Arnaudotter after it, and Arnaudotter has it deflected off her feet. Far side, Palsdottir pressures. Cross deflected. Eagles with possession. Yude. Garber. Near side pass. Arnaudotter after it. It is at her feet. Arnaudotter crosses in. Waller right there in front of Nielsen to secure it at the 11.5 mark of this second half. Another good development. Nielsen right there on a beautiful cross, but it's Sarah Waller making an excellent read to step in front. Newberry's urgency not totally there right now. Wolves taking their time. Again, certainly probably would be content to leave town with a scoreless tie. You obviously want to win every game, but the way this one has gone, it's favored Carson-Newman because of the attack. They had possession in the attacking half, the shots advantage, which is 24-9. You have to be pleased with the effort defensively and even offensively to create some chances. CN would definitely feel like the losing side should this result hold in the next 10. Pressure at the center circle. Near side, it's Gonzalez. After it is Courtley with Fend. Fend will let this go across the end line. Goal kick, Carson-Newman. Both teams are making changes. Carson-Newman's bringing Savannah Fields and Noelle Kreiser back in, and Newberry is bringing in Isabella Telez for the first time in place of Rihanna Booker. ...291 minutes consecutively that Carson-Newman has not found the back of the net. Hoping it changes here late. Activity at the top of the box. CN able to play it away. Deflects to the near sideline for a Newberry throw. A lot of shots in this game, but not a lot here as of late. Last shot in this game was a save on a Nielsen effort in the 72nd minute. Well, apparently it was a Carson-Newman throw. Head official had it as a Newberry throw. Now it will be a Wolves throw. We have gone nearly 10 minutes here down the stretch without a shot. Nielsen crosses midfield. Pass to Arnaudotter, into the middle, back to Yude. Here's a chance for CN. Yude, pass to Miles, cut off nicely by Brewston. Good backtrack for Yude to keep it alive. Miles' ball in is deflected. And the Wolves control. Newberry starting to even things out too. A lot of possession in the midfield. Now an attack forward. Espinoza into the middle. Back for Courtley. Molly Courtley takes aim from distance, whacks it off Kim. It bounces off the ricochet a couple of times and is booted up into the air to the far side. First shot in about 11 minutes comes from Newberry. Yude to Arnaudotter. And the junior forward is sprinting forward with space. Arnaudotter into the box. Out to the top, Selena Yude dancing. Yude fires one wide left. Under 8 to go. First shot for Carson-Newman in 10+ minutes, wide left. Carly Pettit and Alba Delgado are set to return to this match, and we'll stop the clock with 7:29 for subs. So Delgado's going to take the place of Nielsen, and Pettit will slot back in as a left back in place of Irish Miles. Carson-Newman's shown the ability this year to score late in matches. Monica Fend, the Olympico goal in the 87th minute against Union. Again, that game was out of reach, though. This one is still for the taking. Carson-Newman was up 3-1 when that goal was scored. Outside of that, it was a 78th minute goal in that same game from Anita Arnedotter. At this point, though, a late goal from Carson-Newman would be not only important, but rare to see in a game like this where it's been competitive and the game is still in the balance. Nice header from Arnedotter. Foot race with Gonzalez, who makes a nice turn around the forward. And it's played out again. Another Newberry throw. Good read by Carson-Newman. Tried the pass, did Newberry into the middle, and the Eagles' defense was right there. Pettit to Yude. Yude whacks it off a Wolf. And the Newberry midfielder Courtley gave it right back. 6 minutes to play. Wolves moving into the middle. A nice turn from Gonzalez. She takes aim and goes wide right. Bella Gonzalez with her first shot. She's the team leader in goals for Newberry. Had a chance there with her right foot, but missed wide and right. All played back to Gabachi. 5.5 to go. Scoreless is Carson-Newman and Newberry. Neither side has played to a scoreless tie this year. Corbett deflects it. Into the middle. Powell's daughter gives it right back. 5 to go. Brewston sends one into the box. Telez was there. The Eagles win it and go the other way. Yude avoids contact, sprinting at the center circle. Now stops her progress and plays for Kim. The Eagles have only played to one scoreless tie in 8 years under Simon Duffy. That came last year at Mars Hill at the end of September. Might happen again this afternoon. Fields to Pettit. CN makes something happen here. Pettit around one defender. Cross deflected out. And here comes a corner kick. Clock will stop with 4:22 for the subs. Felicia Frick will return. And Newberry is bringing Lily Miller back into the game. Corner comes from Fields. It goes into the box. It's headed away by Newberry. Toward the top, Pettit, one touch. Pettit shot blocked. Trying to stay with it. Carly plays it back into the corner for Fields. Cross sent in. Headed away by Newberry. Clock's not running. I don't think anybody realized it on the field either. Kreiser pass for Fenn. Back to Kreiser. Noelle Kreiser, top of the box shot. Stopped before it got to goal, and Arnedotter commits a foul in the box. Well, Carson-Newman just got about an extra 30 seconds. With the clock not resuming there on that corner kick, and see if that makes a difference here down the stretch. That would certainly frustrate Newberry if this game would end in a scoreless tie, or if it ended in a Carson-Newman win. Got subs waiting again for both teams. Fields back to Delgado. Eagles on the move. How about Delgado in the middle? Ground pass. Fields has to turn away from a defender and sees it knocked away across the sideline. 3:24 to go and counting. Pettit will throw it in. We've got subs. The official will stop play. And here comes the subs. Molly Buckowitz is entering the game for Anita Arnedotter. Newberry is bringing in 2 players that will see the field for the first time. Ellie McDevitt, rather, started this game, I should say. She returns along with Orbert. Clock has not started. Now it resumes. Long throw from Pettit. Headed up into the air. That's a handball on Telez. Easy call. Eagles free kick, 3 minutes. Trying to make a late burst. Up to 27 shots, but 0 goals. Frick will do it from the far side. Frick whips it in. Headed away by Newberry. Corbett trying to return pass to the top of the box. Telez there for Newberry. Telez dances around Frick. And the Wolves give it back. Delgado. Fields. Ground pass near side. This is Fend. Right-footed cross, back post. Frick there, shoots. Wide right. An excellent sequence. Fend to Frick. But her shot just in front of goal. Can't ask for a better ball and a better chance late. And Fend delivered, but Frick just misses wide of the post. And what could be the final chance from either side to break what is a scoreless game. Eagles are already up above their season high for shots in a game. For what was 17 against King is now 28. 28th was certainly a great opportunity. It might be the last. Just 90 seconds and counting. Dee Alexander saying no more corner kicks allowed. Dangerous ball here. Kabachi's got to come back in and secure, and now she's punting it forward. Left-footed punt bounces before midfield. Missed touch. Buckowitz won it, but right to the Wolves. 60 seconds. Kabachi picks it up. 45 seconds. Pettit, one touch. Across midfield, it's Buckowitz. Turning, and pass was too far for Delgado. Kim there to track it down. All played forward by Castaneda. 30 seconds. Kreiser to Corbett. Back forward, Fields. Buckowitz. Final chance for CN. Fend. Crosses it in behind Buckowitz. Gets it back. 12 seconds. Fend to Fields. Fields turns. Top of the box. Into the middle. It's cleared by Newberry. And that's going to finish this one. For the first time ever, Carson-Newman and Newberry tie in a meeting between the two schools. Scoreless tie here from McCowan Field on this Wednesday afternoon. Eagles compiled 28 shots, 6 on goal, but come up empty and just 1 point despite the efforts forward in this one. Eagles are 5-4-3 overall and are 2-3-3 in the league. Newberry's 6-4-3 and 1-4-3 in sack games this season. Just the second time ever under Simon Duffy that his teams will play to a scoreless tie. Second year in a row, and the first time at home as well. Eagles outshoot Newberry 28-11, but the shots on goal certainly played a factor. Despite the heavy number in favor of Carson-Newman for shots, the two teams each had 6 shots on target. Both teams get a point in the league standings, and there is not much movement in it in the standings. CN now moves to a tie for 7th with 9 points with Anderson, and Newberry moves into a tie for 9th with Emory and Henry at 6 points apiece. Eagles wrap up their home regular season on Saturday in the month of October. Wingate is in town for a noon kick. Thanks for watching here on Flow Sports and the Eagles Sports Network. Jay West was directing, or doing replay rather. Ryan Wilkes was our director in this one. It's the Ayala running our camera. We'll talk to you later this afternoon, later this evening. Tyler Katz has coverage of Carson-Newman men's soccer in the call here on the Eagles Sports Network. That match will start at 6:30. Talk to you later this week and later tonight here on the Eagles Sports Network.